Okay, I'm glad to see you back here now on part 5 of our Jumpstart Xsite Pro tutorial, because you could have gotten away with simply using the copy from Microsoft Word and getting away and using that one, even though it's going to take twice as long to load. We decided we're not going to go that way. I mean, you can if you want to, it's up to you. If you're really in a hurry, you can always get it up that way. But provided you've got, say, about an extra hour or so, because that's how long this is going to take, is that you should really take it and do it this way. Okay, we have all these selected. Again, how you do it, you select all your text on your Microsoft Word document, hit Control-C to copy. And we're going to minimize that. Next thing we're going to do is hit the Window key R. Hold down the Window key and hit R. Now when that happens, this dialog box pops up, and you type in there, Notepad. Okay, Notepad is a handy little text editor that does things strictly in the text format. So what you would do now is that you've got your cursor blinking there, so you hit Control-V, which is paste. Now we can format this a little bit, okay, but really don't want to right now. What we'll do is we'll come back and we'll take care of that actually inside of Xsite Pro. So we again select Control-A to select all, Control-C. Now we go into Xsite Pro and we hit Control-V. Now what did we do by doing this? Why did we do this instead of taking it straight from Microsoft Word? Well, the reason why is because that actually clears all the formatting out. If we go look at our source code now, it's just straight, doesn't really look like code. It looks like actually the stuff that's written inside the document itself. You got these little tags in here, but that's not too intimidating, is it? So what we effectively did is we washed out a lot of bad code that Microsoft Word would have had us insert here and stick into the document. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is now is that we're going to have to format it. So earlier I said that we don't want to use Xsite Pro for formatting. That's not entirely true. Yes, we do. We want to format it in there, but first we want to lay the page out in Microsoft Word so we know what it's going to look like. Okay? So, in other words, we should have had a couple spaces there, things like that. And again, we should have had these headlines centered. So let's go down and do this for the first few pages. Okay, and that'll carry us far along enough. Now the reason why I still have the Microsoft Word document open is because we are going to refer back to this to see how we initially laid it out, so we don't have to think through the whole thing again. Okay, I'm going to take this off to the side now, and we're going to look at it, and we're going to go through and compare back on how to format this. The first two lines basically were in italic. Looks to me like a sans serif font. Now everybody know the difference between a serif font and a sans serif font? Let's take a quick look here. Okay. A serif means that you've got these little things at the end of it. A sans serif means that you do not. Now these little things I'm talking about, notice at the top of the L, it's not just a straight L, okay? And here's just a straight L, it's just a straight line. Now these L's have these little things on them. They have the little thing up here at the tip, and they got the little thing there at the bottom. It actually gives your eye a place to rest because it knows where it starts and where it begins. These are a little bit more open-ended. So in print, we tend to take these and we tend to use sans serif fonts for headlines. We use serif for the body text because it guides our eye along, makes it a lot smoother. It's funny though, online we do exactly the opposite. So that's how we're going to be doing some of the formatting here. And we'll get into more of that formatting once we get back.